Christ has no body on earth but ours, no feet but ours. Ours are the eyes through which the compassion of Christ looks out upon the world. Ours are the feet with which he goes about doing good. Ours are the hands with which he blesses his people. Yasmine has been those hands, those feet, those eyes. The corporal works of mercy in Matthew 25 call on us to visit the imprisoned. As executive director and founder of scholarships, college scholarships for the children of incarcerated parents, Yasmine has taken this act of mercy a step beyond. Yasmine has ensured that dozens and dozens of young people whose parents are in prison have had a shot at college through the power of a scholarship and encouragement. Imagine the comfort and support and gratitude that incarcerated and formerly incarcerated people feel by her vision and action. Yasmine envisioned scholarships in high school from a very deep place of personal experience. She is one of the best examples I can name of a young person using her personal agency to create big change. As a Phoenix, she set an unforgettable example of service. Gospel choir, Ghana Periclean Scholar, Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, alternative breaks, and so much more. After graduation, she left behind a very successful corporate career to earn a Master's of Divinity from the great Howard University and an executive certificate in nonprofit management from Georgetown. Her many honors and awards include being named a CNN hero, a Soros Justice Advocacy Fellowship, and an appearance on the Drew Barrymore Show as a Drew Gooder. Yasmine Arrington Brooks is the very personification of what it means when we say the world needs Elon graduates. Keep showing us the way, Yasmine. We love you.
Wow! This is better than CNN, I'm gonna tell you. It feels good. It feels good to be home, where I belong. I don't know if we still do that hashtag, but where I belong. First, I just want to thank and honor my Creator God, for just helping me to see myself and others the way our Creator sees us, and how deep the love is. And to be a co-creator is just fabulous and phenomenal. I want to thank Yeshua for delivering me. I want to thank my angels, the angels who I have not seen, but I know are there. I know they're protecting me, and they do not play about me and my family. You can rest assured. And definitely my ancestors, who I've never met. Some of them I don't know their names, but I know that they were praying for me, even though they probably didn't even know my name. So I'm just so grateful, of course, to my dear husband, James Franklin Brooks, who I met in Washington, D.C., which is home to both of us. He is just amazing, God-fearing. We're working on patience, but we're working on it. But he's very patient with me, and he's such a gentleman, and he's old school. He wears cologne. He uses magic shave. I mean, I love it. I love it. So I want to thank you, James, and I want to say it's true. Yep, that's right. And I won't be forever, but I just have to say a few things. In terms of, I am because we are. And I am not a self-made whatever. I'm not a one, they say Yasmine's a one-woman show, and to some extent it's true, but it's really not. It takes a village. And Elon, when I first came, it was a culture shock at first, but I said, I'm gonna give it a chance. And the professors and the administrators, who I met here, the faculty were just, from my professors to the cafeteria, they were just so welcoming and so down to earth, and they made me feel like I was home and that I had a place here. Dr. Sandra Reed, she was the first professor I took a human services class, and she was a phenomenal professor, and we gravitated, and she introduced me to some of her friends, a couple who I think are also Elon grads. And then next thing you know, the wife, who was the first lady, introduced me to the pastor, and next thing you know, I was in Elon standing up preaching to a congregation, and I'm like, you know I'm not ordained, right? And he's like, it's okay, just talk to the people, And then Dr. Rodney Clare, Dr. Amy Johnson. Well, I'm gonna leave Dr. Amy for last because I have something to say. But Dr. Rodney Clare, he has been there. He was a hard grader. I took him for history, very hard grader. But it was out of love. He wanted to see me do well. I would go to his office hours sometimes and we would just chat it up. I don't know if Ms. Tompkins is in the building, but when I was a communications student, I would just sometimes go to the communications internship office, and she's taller than me, tall woman, just so much energy and love, and she would always smile and give me the biggest bear hug. And then Jay Harper, when I was a student, and I would, get scholarships, I was always in the bursar's office, always. And they knew, hey Yasmine, Sue and Renee and Jay would be like, you need a check, don't you? I say, yeah, yep, I do. And LD is just, I don't even think I ever took a class with you, but he invited me into his classroom, and he would always be like, rock on, Yaz, rock on. And Dr. Lambert, when I was a freshman, I was shocked. They would do like the coffee or tea with the president. And I was like, let me just try. And he actually sat down with me and talked, and we've, become good friends. Our president, our esteemed president, Dr. Book, was actually my Elon lead mentor. And then finally, Dr. Johnson, aka Dr. J, she kind of scared me with her class. It was Caribbean history, but really it was history of the mid-Atlantic slave trade. But it was one of the best classes I ever took. It was very revealing, and I think it gave me courage in a lot of ways. And so I'll just say this. Of course, I'm honored. It's less about the recognition, it's less about the award, and it's more about who and where it's coming from. When I first found out I was getting top 10 out of 10, I was happy, but I was also nervous. I was like, ooh, I don't know if it feels right to celebrate in a time, in a political and economic climate like this one, but actually it's a good time because we still need community. We still, we have to, regardless of where you sit in terms of your political beliefs or what have you, but on a higher level, we often have more things in common than we realize. And so I just want you all to just remember that. That is what Elon, I will say this, there is value in diversity. We're not an enemy, but if there's value in it, and I can say that because I came to Elon, and I would not have met these amazing people who are still my friends to this day had I not come here. So I thank you. Last but not least, please check out Scholarships. It's a nonprofit in DC. We need help. We need a commercial. That's a bad example, but we need help now. We need help now. So please check us out. We're doing great work. The young people are incredible. College students who are just trying to get their education, maybe do a little bit of study abroad. And I just published a memoir. I poured my heart out into it. Everybody, it's not necessarily for everyone, but I think there's something in there for some people. So I encourage you to read it. Dr. Amy Johnson wrote the foreword. It's called From Tragedy to Triumph. Excuse me, it's called From Tragedy to Triumph by Yasmine Brooks on Amazon. So if you do buy it, if you do read it, let me know what you think. I love you all. Continue to love on each other. And let's take care of ourselves. God bless you.